Now, you might not have seen too many of these on the road. This is Yamaha's FZR660, a kind of Italian-Japanese crossbreed really. Doesn't look too bad, does it? Nice half fairing with a pair of trendy looking twin lamps up front, and lots of Italian styling touches throughout the bike to go with the Italian components. Speaking of which, at the front end, upside down Paoli forks. We've also got Brembo calipers and wheels and a nice big fat Lanfrancone stainless steel exhaust system. But the most important part of any bike is its heart, its motor. And underneath the half fairing, there's a 5-valve, single-cylinder, liquid-cooled engine. Now, Yamaha would be the first to admit that all this doesn't sound particularly exciting, and you'd be forgiven for thinking that riding an FZR660 isn't going to be something that you want to write home about. Let me just tell you something that I discovered when I first got on the bike. Sports bikes aren't known for having a particularly good lock on them. They take a little bit of turning round, but watch what happens when you give this one full lock. You go like that, and then you bang your thumb and your knuckles on the fairing because it comes right up. That's a bit of a pain, but you'll only do that 2 or 3 times, because once you discover how much it hurts, you'll not do it again. Now, I'm a firm believer that there's no such thing as an unexciting bike. They're just different bikes. They all do things in different ways. So now for the most important bit. No, forget that, not that. Riding the bike. I said there was no such thing as an unexciting bike. Well, I don't quite take it all back. The SZR is exciting in its own way. It's good on the twisty lanes with its small size and lightweight, allowing it to flick it quite aggressively around the bends. The riding position is a little cramped for me personally. It would suit the rider who maybe has shortish legs. That's probably the nicest way to put it. With so many 600cc size of bikes now available, it's difficult to see who would actually buy one of these. For less money, you can have a Suzuki 600 Bandit, the soon-to-be released Yamaha 600 Phaser, or the new Honda 600 Hornet. I know which one I'd rather be on. What the FZR660 does do is it provides an entry into the sports bike scene for those people who might feel a little intimidated at the thought of large amounts of power and racetrack handling. It's fair to say that the SZR won't frighten you in the power department, but for those people who like the look of a sports bike but don't want the performance, well, maybe it's about right.